Hey everyone, how's it going? Just doing a quick little video here, basically just to get what your guys' thoughts are on saunas. Um, that's where I'm doing this video, is in our sauna in our home, in our basement. So if the sound is a bit echoey, that's why we got the door closed, and uh, it's kind of different acoustics in here, so it might sound different. Um, I've heard a few things about saunas, about whether they are beneficial for athletes or if they're just if it's all myth. Um, I'll start out with the what I've heard about sauna use is the detoxifying of your skin or releasing impurities when you're in a sauna. I'd say that's probably the most truthful statement that I've heard. Obviously, sweating releases whatever toxins you may have or impurities. Either way, it flushes out your whatever's in your skin. So if, for example, if you had like a meal that had quite a bit of garlic or curry in it, you're gonna smell that when you're in a sauna and it's you're sweating lots. As for the toxins, I'm not sure how I would gauge that. I heard one story, and I can see this being true. Is if you're sitting on a towel on a bench in a sauna, and if you're a smoker, then after you get out of the sauna, take a look at your towel. Especially if it's white, I've heard that you will have like a yellowish stain, which makes sense, and that's just flushing out, releasing the chemicals and everything that's in your skin. So as far as skin and health benefits relating to your skin, I'd say that saunas are pretty accurate with that. Now, as for fitness, and if being in a sauna will make you more fit or make you lose fat or help you lose fat, I don't know if there's any research that supports that. I wouldn't bet money on it that you're gonna become more fit or you're gonna shed weight in a sauna. It may be a small amount of weight. I don't know if you can actually measure how much. I can't imagine it being anything that you'd notice. I've read a few studies and been on a few forums, and many people have said the same thing, that you either lose weight, which nobody can back up, or you don't lose weight, which you just step on a scale before and after. You might lose weight. I wouldn't say it's body fat. Probably maybe like the moisture in your or water content in your body. But whenever you're in a sauna, you should replenish whatever you sweat out. So if you do that properly, you're not going to lose any weight. Next one is acclimation. If you're have a training in hot weather and you have a hard time working out or training in the heat, such as I do, I have better workouts when it's cold out. I overheat really easy. I can see that helping out, but if you're going to a race that's hot and you're in an area and you live in an area that's colder, I don't know if that acclimation is gonna help all too much. Your body readjusts after you get out of the sauna to the ambient temperature outside. So unless you're if you're at the race destination and you have access to a sauna, start using the sauna there. That way, when you get out of the sauna, it's still going to be, if it's a warm place, you're going to acclimate to that warmer temperature, but that added heat of a sauna and humidity is probably going to be more beneficial. Say if I'm going to do a race in the Okanagan in British Columbia in August, which I am, hopefully, if it's not canceled. If I want to get acclimated to the Ironman, then I don't know if it's going to benefit me if I go 3 days a week, 6 weeks out of the race. I don't think that's going to benefit me too much. So then say if I was living in Kelowna or Penticton and I was going in a sauna 3 days a week there, I think that would be more beneficial than my situation living in Alberta. So therefore I probably wouldn't go in a sauna just for that. I think the greatest benefit that you'll get from a sauna is just probably the relief of being relaxed, increased blood flow. It's just, I think it's more of a mental thing, and then followed by the benefits of flushing out your whatever's in your skin. I think those two are the most important. And I think the next topic would be like, how long would you stay in a sauna, and for what temperature would you stay in a sauna? If you're going for a temperature that's going to be hot, like say between 50 and 70 degrees Celsius, I wouldn't go more than 20 minutes. Right now, I'm at about between 45 and 50 degrees Celsius, and that's for 20 minutes. And I can tolerate that. Naturally, if you do it longer, then you're going to be able to take the heat a bit longer. But as far as staying in hotter and longer, I wouldn't recommend that. If you're going to do hot temperatures, I would keep it under 20 minutes. If you want to go, I don't know what the hottest temperature you can go in, but I think if it's just for personal satisfaction, like just to refresh and just feel better at the end of a long day, then I just go for a medium temperature, and that's going to depend on person to person. I wouldn't go more than 50 degrees for more than 20 minutes. And some saunas like ours here, we have a shower in there, in the corner there, and that's really helpful. Usually every few minutes, 5 minutes or so, I'll turn it on cold water, and it doesn't feel great, but when you're hot, that cold water rinses everything off, and it's supposed to rinse off your toxins and close up your pores. And then once you get out of that cold water, then you get warm up in the sauna. It opens it up, your pores, and releases whatever is in there, and then you just do that 3 or 4 times in a 20-minute session. And yeah, that's pretty much my routine. And we have a bucket of water that we add essential oils to, and just not many, like only a few drops. We put in like maybe 4 or 5 drops, and we just pour it on our stove there on the rocks, and then essential oils gets released into steam. And there's so many different essential oils we use, like lavender or something for breathing. There's hundreds of different oils for every ailment. I don't know if they actually work, but it just kind of refreshes you and gives it a different scent in here, and I think it promotes more relaxation, and I'm not sure about recovery, but just makes you feel better at the end of a long day. You're getting out of a sauna, you just feel like you're so relaxed. You're just, even like I wear my watch in the sauna, and I check my pulse, and it's low. It's low pretty much the whole time, and it doesn't get higher than, I'd say, 70 or 80 beats per minute. And brings up another topic, recovery. Which should you come in here to recover after a hard workout? That's another mixed subject too. I've heard yes, it's good to come in here, and I've heard no, you shouldn't. You should be icing your body parts that are sore. And I think there's a few different ways to look at that. If I'm getting off a hard bike or a hard run or something that's really taxing, and I'm just stretched and taking my protein drink and come in the shower or in the sauna, I probably wouldn't do that. I'd wait a bit, wait for your body to calm down and get into a relaxed state. When you're still vibrating, or you're still just going a million miles an hour after a workout, I don't think you want to hop on a sauna and just start cooking yourself. You need time to come down to a nice relaxed state. If you're injured, or if you have like really sore quads or you're cramped, I wouldn't go in the sauna right away either. Something that's like an injury, a localized injury, I'd be putting ice on it or something like that for the first little bit, and then maybe later on the day or in the evening, get in the sauna. So that's one way to look at it. And another thing which makes sense to me is, I don't know if it's actually a benefit, but the theory behind it makes sense, is that when you get into a sauna, it increases your blood flow, and it basically flushes out, not so much out of your skin, but flushes your blood through your muscles and gets nutrients and everything else flowing through your major muscle groups, and that's supposed to promote recovery. But like I said, like after a meal or after a protein shake, I've done this several times before, and every time I just feel like garbage once I get out of the sauna, because your body is too busy digesting a big meal or something like that, and it's fighting between trying to keep yourself cool and digesting at the same time. It's hard to do both those at the same time and get benefits of feeling relaxed or recovery or healing or whatever. So that's pretty much what I have gathered on information about saunas. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any stories, or have heard, what have you guys have heard, or what have you experienced if you've gone into a sauna, and just let me know, and we will maybe share some different ideas, and I'll try something that you guys recommend, and we'll see what happens out of that. Thanks for watching.